We've had a lot of people come and talk to us about rebuilding after the fires, and we've had 4 fires in 3 years, so we're really reeling.
After we realized that we were going to rebuild, again, we were trying to figure out, rebuild with a standard build. That would probably be too expensive. Then we looked at the prefab option. And then we heard about hybrid prefab homes and Otis, and we met Otis. And we just had a very good experience. He just was really immediately engaged. He recognized kind of what we were up against. I gave him an outline of what we wanted to do in terms of the design. And then, of course, he filled in all the blanks and came up with a more elaborate design. And we thought, this is what we need to do.
Well, the first thing that we do is sit down with them to find out the type of home, size-wise, bedrooms, bathrooms, and things of that nature. And we have an actual intake questionnaire where we ask them particular questions and whether they have wells or septics on their lots or they're on city water, those type of basic things to help us formulate what it is that they need to build a house. And as we do that, they may have already drawn something that they think would work for them, whether it be on a 8.5 by 11 line sheet of paper or a napkin that they did. And we use those things to create a beginning. And then we ask them to go out. They see things that they like, take pictures, text them to us. We give them information that they can look up on the internet to help educate themselves.
And well, oftentimes folks come in with an idea, but it's not really very precise. So we want to empower them by giving them ideas from within our library of designs or inspiration out there that they can find online. And once all that is brought together, it results in the creation of their unique design.
And one of our biggest jobs is education. We have to educate them on the process and what to look for and what to budget for. And we sit down where we have created budgets of historical jobs that we have done just to help them understand all of the job scopes in getting a home built.
This was a true hybrid because not only did we have 3 modules that were built, but this room, this great room, and of course the garage underneath had to be built on site. And that's really what they specialize in, so we figured that was really to our advantage. So he introduced us to a few contractors who did the on-build site activity, and then of course he contracted with us and put us in touch with the factory in Southern California who built the modules. Finally got to the point where they were mostly completed. We flew down to Southern California and we were able to do a kind of a walkthrough, as it were, and again, give us an opportunity to say, fix this wasn't here, this should be this, and we actually did that a couple times. Got that all squared away, and then of course they scheduled a point when they finished building and got the modules up here and in place.
It actually looks nicer because, it has 9-foot ceilings, whereas before it was 8-foot ceilings. And we've got crown molding, which before we didn't have.
And it's a brand new house.
It's brand new
finishing and everything.
Yeah.
The other house was, even though we had remodeled it was still a 45-year-old house. So having this just enhanced the process, I guess.
We've been working with the local jurisdictions and with many people that have gone through the psychological trauma of what's been happening, and we want to be able to help them as best we can. We've been here in the beginning, we're going to be here after all of this is said and done and people are back in their homes. So they can trust us to be able to do the job in a professional and educated way.
We just, we travel over through most of California at some point or another, and we just decided this was the area where we wanted to retire to. And despite the fire, I have to say we're still happy we made that decision. We just love it here.
We love Sonoma. We just love living here.
Otis was a big help with that. He kind of guided us through, told us what was or was not doable and realistic, and that made a big difference in terms of our moving back here and being able to kind of resume our life, as it were, because we were retired, and we lost several years of our retirement to the fire, and having somebody like Otis help us get back into the house and resume our retirement life obviously it's been something that's been very positive for us, and out of a very negative overall situation after having lost a house.